Hey Jennifer, here's another news flash for you. Do you know where Nathan brought Vincent when you and John were flipping out to hide Vincent from you two? My house. Did you know that? Did you know that much of what I know, what goes on in your household, is right from Vincent's own mouth? Jennifer, maybe you should talk to your son and find out what went on in his childhood. Why was it when you brought Ashley to my house with Angela, your daughter, and Angela stood in the middle of my living room instead and said in front of all of us, I'm afraid that my father or John will touch me someday. And you flipped out and said, I don't ever want to hear you talk like that again. Don't you ever say that again. Excuse me. Why can't she say it? Everyone knows he's a pedophile. He's already touched the other kids. Excuse me. Why can't she say that? Was the only reason she said that at my house was because she felt comfortable enough to be able to say something like that in front of me? That you couldn't flip out any more on her than what you did in front of me? Jennifer? You should talk to your kids. Maybe they should be in counseling. I know you and John say counseling's crazy. Every time when I took our kids to counseling, mine and John's, when I had custody of them and they would refuse to speak and they just acted ridiculous when we were there. Right, Jennifer? It's crazy to take them to counseling because they might tell what's going on at your house. Jennifer, You're gonna quit fucking threatening me. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. You are nobody. If I'm a nobody, you're nobody. You're a criminal. You do illegal shit every day. You cook the books over there at Kevin's. I don't know how many times you have ripped off my son working over there for Kevin since he was a teenager doing fireworks, which are explosives, which are supposed to be certified, licensed, whatever, which he wasn't. He was a child. He's been over there doing fireworks since he was like 8, 10, 12 years old. Yeah, America. And you know what happened when I turned that into social services? Nothing. Nothing. They wouldn't listen. John and Jennifer just get to do whatever they want. Everyone's on my ass like stink on shit. I'm not doing a fucking thing. Social services has been involved in my life for like a year and a half because I turned myself in. You dirty cunt. You think you know what's going on over here in my life, and you don't. I'm not being investigated for abuse, and I don't have a million charges on me for abuse for these kids. All that shit is from you and John, and you're lying. And I have requested to have my entire record reviewed. I want this taken care of. You two are not going to continue to lie about me anymore. I have no contact with you people. The last thing that any of you ever heard about me was Brittany having to tattle to her father that now I wear a diaper. And of course, he had to try to ridicule me for that. It's not his business. Why does Brittany have to report to her father every motherfucking thing I do? Why is that the only way that my kids can get attention or approval from that man? Or from you, for that matter. Jennifer, Dirty Rudy. Yeah, Jennifer. Somebody is going to end up talking to your kids, and they're going to finally crack. They're going to finally tell the truth. John told me that Vincent used to go out and kill and torture small animals. And your solution to the problem was you made him eat them. You made him skin them, dissect them, and eat them. Nice. Not take him to counseling because he's catching and torturing small animals. The same kid that was kicked out of daycare since he was 3 because he beats all the other kids up and is as racially biased as you people, as you've taught him, calling everyone a nigger at 3. Right, Jennifer? The nickname that your husband gave to my son while he was still in utero. Right, Jennifer? But you'll find an excuse for all this for your guys' actions. I don't even have anything to do with you people. My only contact with you is through my adult kids. And all they do is report back to you bullshit so they can get your approval. You are the ones that did not feed my kids. The pictures are on my Facebook of every time they went to live with you guys and they lose weight. Brittany, Ashley, Nathan, I'm done with the lying. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. As far as I'm concerned, the 3 of you are fucking disowned. I want nothing to do with any of you ever again. And when something happens to those grandbabies, Brittany, yours or Ashley's, I'm blaming you. Because you know goddamn well what has gone on since your childhood. And you continue to lie. And if your husband had a brain in his head, he'd get the fuck away from you. You are a violent piece of shit yourself, Brittany. Someone should talk to your kids about what goes on in your house. They really should. Someone should get to the bottom of this Banks bullshit.